Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Midgard Golf. And we're out here today at a course that I've been waiting to vlog for a long time.
The main course at Flying Horse Resort and Club.
In Colorado Springs, Colorado, or just north thereof, rather. So this first hole here, 394 yards, the number 3 handicap on the course. So starting off pretty strong, I'd say. Par 4, obviously, blind tee shot, but I bought a yardage book, and yeah, it looks like it opens up a bit down there. So I'm going to take the driver, play it right over this bunker. No clue what the rest of the hole does. Didn't study it all that much, if I'm being honest. And see what I could do. So probably playing a cut, or going for that, because, well, that's all I've been playing recently. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do.
All right, ladies and gents. So what happened here was my camera has a setting on it where it will record but also mute the mic. And accidentally, for just this first hole here, that's exactly the setting that I had it on. And I just spaced it and didn't realize it. So I'm going to narrate this first hole here, and then after that I'm going to leave the native audio in it for the remainder of the video. So obviously this first hole, pretty straightforward, par 4, outside of the kind of blind shot here. But outside of that, pretty straight. So I'm pretty much just playing cuts right now. So driver in hand, obviously, and cut one to perfection right over the bunker, straight ahead of us here. So pretty great shot. And here we are, just in the fairway. Got about 140 left. Great angle into the green with the gap wedge in hand. Little downhill, so yeah, should be about perfect yardage. Great compressed shot there with quite a bit of spin on it. Stuck that green, no problem. Yeah. And I did fix that divot. I just turned the camera off first. So here we are, off to the right a little bit. Got about a 35, 40 foot putt, something like that. Let's see if I can drain this bad boy. These greens are beautiful. This whole course is just gorgeous. And the property, the staff there, I mean, let me tell you, everybody just took care of me so well the entire time I was there. To include the restaurant. I mean, the steakhouse, if you're in the area, like, just everything awesome. And the room I stayed in here, brilliant. Gotta love it. We'll definitely be going back to Flying Horse one of these days. Little staycation for me, as obviously I live in Colorado Springs. So here we are, fourth shot. Oh, just barely missed it. Pretty good speed on that one, though. Misjudged the first one. But starting off with a little bogey. What can you do? Plenty of golf left.
Alright, ladies and gents, here we are in the second hole, a little par 3 here. Oh, I forgot to look at the handicap. But anyway, yeah, just 165 yards is all we got to get up on this green. A little bit uphill, so probably playing a little bit longer than that. But I'm taking the 9-iron anyway. Obviously, you don't want to miss right. That's where the only bunker trouble is. Straight and left is A-OK. And if you get it a little bit long, then you've got some backboard support back there. So you'll be alright. So let's send it up there. I'm going to aim at the left side of the green and probably cut it in a little bit from there. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Safely on the green. Putting, baby. Alright, those are what we got left. 3, baby. Gotta love it. Off the bogey train already. Moving on to number 3. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are at the 3rd hole. A little par 5 here. Just 505 yards for me today from these blue tees, which are actually 2 up. So, yeah. Just to be honest there's the blacks and the golds behind me. But, yeah, whatever. I'm just chilling because I never played this course before, and my game hasn't been all that solid, as you know. So, anyway, yeah, big old dog leg right here, but, which is good news for me, for fading. But it looks like you can definitely get in the bunkers from this tee box that are long and right in the middle. So I got to be leery of that. Whole string of bunkers crawling up the right side if you happen to fall off the fairway with a big old cut into them. But that'll save your ball, so that's actually kind of nice. Although they're pretty steep, so I really don't want to get in those. So I'm probably going to aim right at those bunkers in the middle and then play a cut off of those, because that looks about like the safest line to me. So let's give it a rip, big old driver in hand, and see what we can do on this lovely, beautiful hole. Let's check it out. Might be in one of those bunkers off to the right, might be right alongside them, but that's about the line I took. So let's go check it out. Perfect. Be a good approach from there. Let's go check it out. Alright, I think a Texas wedge for the win, baby. Let's check it out. Let's walk that one up. Hey man, a bad putt is usually better than a bad chip. And you know what? I could have done just as good chipping. So yeah, I'm excited about that putt. That's what I got for birdie. That's just A-okay right there. You know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Oh, man. Yeah, that is really nice there. That's actually a good birdie look. Yeah, wow. That's better than I thought it was. Okay. Cool. Ooh. Hey, look at that lake over there. That's super cool. Beautimus. Alright, let's check it out. Well, 5, par. All right, ladies and gents, and here we are on the 4th hole. Just 408 yards to get up on this green. Little par 4 action. Obviously, water all up the left. And good news for me is I ain't really worried about the left right now, so that's grand. That said, the hole does curve a little bit to the left, so you do kind of want to draw if you can do it. But I'm just going to take it down the left line there, kind of skirt the left edge of the fairway and fade it back from there. Probably give myself 1 to 150 on into this green. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Big old driver in hand. You gotta love it. And what a magnificent hole this is too. You know, they say the mark of a great course is the reveals. And there's a nice healthy length of cart path in between holes here where, I mean, even though the holes are very close together, the reveals are still there, and it's just magnificent. I love it. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Oh, perfect! Yes! That's right down the middle of the fairway, baby. Yep. You gotta love that. It's smoked too. That's gonna be a really good drive. Let's go check it out. All right, ladies and gents, here we are. 154 left. Just like I said, check it out. Yes, putting, baby, putting again. Ooh, my GIR is just so good right now. So good. Let's go check it out. Oh, fix that divot there. On camera. Fix your divots, kids. Four, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Keep it at par. Gotta love it. Sick. All right, ladies and gents, and here we are at the fifth hole. A little 388 yard par 4 downhill. Probably playing a little bit shorter, but a bit of a dog leg left and pretty narrow at that. Yeah, so I'm saying the shot that you want is probably a draw up the right side. I ain't hitting draws right now. Haven't hit a draw in like the last 3 months. So, unless it's like a pull. I can hit a pull, but that's not good. So, anyway, yeah, I'm hitting perfect cuts right now, so no reason to stop that. I'm just going to aim right out over those bunkers to the left side of the fairway and fade one back in from there and probably give myself about a buck left. So, yeah, no reason to hit driver for how I'm shaping it. Yeah, I mean, if you are missing left, then I'd probably go with a fairway metal here, if I'm being honest. But I think I got the room, honestly, for me today. So let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Let's check it out. Oh, a little mishit, but I made it. So I'm just in between those bunkers down there off to the left. So let's go make a shot from there. Let's check it out. All right, 155 left, but in the rough, so I'm clubbing up to a 9 iron. 168 to the back, so I shouldn't fly it. Let's check it out. Oh, oh yeah, putting again, baby. You gotta love it. Let's check it out. All right, ladies and gents, so here we are at number 6. Just about 381 yards for me to get up on this green from the blues right in front of me here. Kind of a crazy little hole here. So you're going to have forced clearance here no matter what you do, right? It's a split fairway long way. So you've got a fairway off to the right and a fairway off to the left. More forced clearance off the drive, obviously, to the left, but if you've got the distance to make it, then you'll have nothing left for the remainder of the hole. If you go off to the right, then you'll have to hit over the trees right in the middle there in order to stab the green. So you kind of get to pick how you play this hole here with the two separate fairways. So I think I got the distance to go to the left, so I'm just going to aim at that bunker way over there off to the left hand side of the fairway and fade it back over from there. So yeah, that's my play. I'm just going to take it on right now. The long bit of forced clearance right now. So driver in hand, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Solid. Yes. Driving like a boss today. That was nice. It's going to be just right of the fairway over there off to the rough. Let's go check it out. All right, correction. Right in the middle of the fairway. So yeah, that one was about 320 there. Only got about 65 left, so 315. So drive of the day so far. Very nice. Well, all right. A little short that was, but that's all right. Let's go check it out. Yeah, right. So 3 putt, that's a 5. Alright, ladies and gents, here we are at the 7th hole. So a little par 3 here. Well, not very little. 187 for me. It tips out well over 200. So, yeah, it's actually kind of a big par 3. But, yeah, and a little bit uphill at that. So you want to take a little extra club. So I'm saying that this is probably playing closer to 200 for me right now. So I'm taking the 7-iron at it to try to get there. But obviously you don't want to be short right. That's a steep bunker. Off to the left there's another bunker series to catch your ball if you happen to end up in those. So not a big deal. And the lips on those are far shorter. But outside of those bunkers is some kung fu treachery. But long right is actually quite nice. And then kind of short and kind of to the left for the angle of the green here, which is the fairway length. Yeah, that's really the only places you can miss. So, 7-iron in hand. I'm just gonna try to hit one as straight as I can, probably off the left side there, and fade it a little bit in. So, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Alright. Wow, I'm just over the bunkers on the left, so I'll be having to chip on, but you know what? That's okay. Brilliant shot. That's true, it just didn't fade for me. Which is actually kind of nice. So, let's go check it out. Pretty good. Pretty darn good, mate. Pretty darn good. Yeah, there we are. Nice. You gotta love it. A backward shot of this hole, the mountains. Oh man. This course has got some absolutely majestic views. There's Pikes Peak over that way. Yeah, 14,000 and some change feet. You gotta love it. But to the round here. Let's see if I can get up and down. It's kind of a testy one. Haven't been putting all that great today. That would be exciting to knock that one in. But yeah. Let's see. Let's find out what we can do. It's a long par 3, so you know, I'm not upset about myself. It is what it is, and the ball went right where I told it to go. So, can't be mad about that. This is going that way. Oh, for 3, baby. Staying off the bogey train. You gotta love them apples. That is how you get up and down, ladies and gentlemen. Take notes, write that down. You gotta love it. Moving on to the next hole. Let's go check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, and here we are at the 8th hole. The last par 5 of this first part of this 2-part series out here at Flying Horse Ranch, the main course in Colorado Springs, Colorado. And just a lovely one it has been. So this hole here, 521 yards, dogleg right, uphill, blind tee shot, but it looks like it kind of curves right at where you can stop seeing it. But there's a lone bunker there, up there off to the right. I bought the yardage book, so I know it. But from me, it's about 325 to get in it. I don't think I'm making that uphill with the cut that I'm gonna play right now. So I'm not really concerned about that, honestly. I'm just going to take the driver and aim at the grouping of trees over there off to the left and bring it in from there. So, not a big deal. Pretty stock standard shot, I think, for how I'm playing right now these days. So yeah, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Hopefully have about two something. 2 to 250 in, depending on how short I hit this, or long I hit this. So, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Yes, just perfect, right in the middle of the fairway. You gotta love that. Exactly how I drew it up. That is just brilliant. Let's go check it out. Okay, so I hit that one a lot shorter than I thought. I only hit that about like 220 or something, pretty short. But I put it right where I wanted it, so you gotta love that. I got like 3 bills left, so 2 iron in hand. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll be getting on from there. Or at least we're gonna have a good shot for it. Let's go check it out. Right in the middle of the fairway again. All right, ladies and gents, here's what we got left. About a bill. 56 in hand, just gonna be gentle with it. Putting. Let's go check it out. Putting and rig. That's the name of the game. Let's do it. Long putt, but whatever. Let's check it out. All right, ladies and gents, and that's what I've got for birdie. There's a textbook par. We'll never complain about a par. You gotta love it. Onwards to number 9. Let's check it out. All right, ladies and gents, and here we are on the 9th hole out here at Flying Horse Ranch in Colorado Springs, Colorado. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Midgard Golf. Please join us next time for the back 9 out here, which promises to be just a spectacularly beautiful 9 holes. So, but for this last hole here of this first part, we've got a 387-yard par 4 from my tee boxes here. Kind of straight down as I'm looking at it. Trouble off to the left, obviously, but you've got some sideboard off to the right. Good news for me, as I'm hitting fades, and I'm just going to hit another fade right here up the left line and bring it on back in from there. No reason to change up the game plan now. And after that, I'll probably have around $150 or so to get up on this green. So, let's give it a rip and see what we can do. Let's check it out. That's a really good last drive for this 9 here. Oh man, it's just gonna be off to the fairway or just off the fairway on the right side. Just beautiful. Let's go check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, just 128 left, 147 to the back. A little bit uphill, so I'm going to play that uphill a little bit and play the back number 147, or just under it, with a gap wedge. Let's give it a rip, see if we can stick it. Okay, excellent. A little chunky, a little short, but that's okay. Let's go check it out. Alright, ladies and gents, so I thought I was badly short, but it turns out that I was a lot closer than I thought. So that's pretty nice here. Yeah, you'd love to see that. So there's what I got left for the bird. Let's see if I can't sink it. Still kind of a awkward putt here. Yeah. But not undoable, you know. There's a line for every putt to be made is what I say. So let's see if I can find it on this one. Let's check it out. Not bad. Little 4. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and we'll see you next time on the back 9 on this very course. And until then, as always, have a lovely day.